Hello, everybody. What's going on? This is Andrew, and today we are hopping into another Lost Caverns of Ixalan draft here on Firewood Gaming. So I did my initial draft here on the channel, and then I've played a bunch of this format so far. And I want to share my thoughts real quick before we hop in, and then we'll go through a draft and play some games. I really like blue. Blue has been my favorite color to draft. I feel like when you get the right blue cards, the set's really intuitive and pretty easy to play. White and red are the next best cards, I think, by a decent, or next best colors, I think, by a decent amount. And then I think green and black are the worst colors and at least intuitive to use. I've had some good luck pairing green with blue, and I've had the worst luck playing black. So that's kind of where I'm at with this format. I really like blue and anything with blue. Dislike black, though I think that you can build good black decks. I have not had the good fortune to do so, and I think red and white are both good if you can get aggressive, which seems to be everybody's consensus of the format. Looking at this pack, there's nothing that I love too much. No premium removal. Defossilize is like fine. Sahili's Lattice is fine. I think we're just going to start with the Restless Reef. These creature lands are all quite good. Starting in blue. Blue-black's not my favorite ever, but there's nothing else that's pulling me anyway. So I'm going to start with the land, start with the rare, and then we'll see where we go from there. If I end up white-blue, and then I splash, a black land to activate this, I'd be pretty happy. This pack has two unplayable uncommons. Thrashing Brontodon's great. I think green-red's a really strong deck to play, but I'm a little far away from starting with a blue-black duel to playing Thrashing Brontodon. No great blue and black cards in this pack. And, some okay red commons. So I think I do have to decide, do I take the Miner's Guidewing, the white card, to go white-blue, hopefully? Or do I take, like, Thrashing Brontodon or Pathfinding Axtra as a green card? I think... I mean, Thrashing Brontodon's great. I'll take Thrashy B, though you could make an argument that Miner's Guidewing is the pick here. Really wish there was like a Deadweight or something else in that pack instead. Well, so here we get Chupacabra Echo, one of the best black cards in the format, probably. 2 Cave Payoffs, Petrify. Yeah, I'll take the Chupacabra Echo. There's been a bunch of Sunfire Torches. I'll take the Echo. Maybe I'm like a Sultai, right? Blue, green, black. Descend deck. We'll see. But I don't see a reason to take any of these white cards. Chupacabra Echo is great. And then here we've got Glimpse the Core. Yeah, a bunch of blue, green, black cards. Inverted Iceberg, Pathfinding Axtra, River Herald Guide. So Glimpse the Core ramps you, finds a forest, or it gets you a cave back from your graveyard, which is pretty good. I've got double green, double black so far. I don't know if I want to take one of these blue cards, even though these are like premium blue cards. And then there's an Ukenbach here, which is fine, not great. I kind of feel like I just want to take the Axtra instead of the Glimpse of the Core. I found the Axtra pretty important to the green decks. Oh, and look, I nailed it. Now there's a Glimpse of the Core here. Okay. Puzzle Door is good, so is, I think, Over the Edge is pretty playable too. But I'm just going to take the Glimpse of the Core and see where we go from there. 2 decent white cards if you're in the right white deck. I think I just take the Nurturing Bristleback here. I don't know if I'm ramping into it or using it to Forest Cycle or turn on Descend, but it's decent at all of those things. So I'm I wouldn't say I'm happy to 6th pick this, but I'm not unhappy to 6th pick this. And Compass Gnome, Captivating Cave are both decent cards in a deck like this. Again, there's decent white cards going around. I think the ship has sailed for me to be white, and I don't really want to be green-white. This Chupacabra Echo and this Restless Reef, those are both good black cards that I'm looking forward to playing. I think I take the Compass Gnome. Though that being said, I've really liked having access to Captivating Caves. I'll take the cave now and pick up a Compass Gnome later, I hope. That's a late River Herald Scout. It's a really late River Herald Scout. There's also a hidden Necropolis here. I don't know if I want to be green-black or green-blue. I think I just take the River Herald Scout and see where I go from there. You could make an argument that the Necropolis is the right pick, but I don't love it. If this was a different land, I'd consider it also, but I'm just going to take the River Herald Scout. So there's another chance. I just take the another chance here, I'm pretty sure. Forgotten Monument's okay. I'm just going to take another chance. Being able to replay Chupacabra Echo as many times as you want is pretty important. Nothing for us from that last pack, just taking the Ancestral Reminiscence. So if we look at our curve here, we've got 2 decent 2-drops, some good 3-drops, and decent top end. Just need to fill out the curve, all along the curve basically. If we can pick up a dead weight or 2, that would be great. We'll see where we go from here. I'd like to have a Compass Gnome in this deck so I can go get my Captivating Cave to fix colors, and then Captivating Cave with Glimpse of the Core is a nice, neat little combo. I found Captivating Cave to be really good, actually. Fixing your colors and then just helping punch through in the late game. I don't really think I'm a Screaming Phantom deck. I guess I could be. Is it better than taking Splunking? I'm going to take the Splunking just in case I end up being able to be the Caves deck. I'm happy with an Unlucky Drop this late. I think Unlucky Drop's my favorite piece of blue interaction. And that's a late puzzle door too. Well, so maybe I am blue-green splashing the Chupacabra Echo. That might be tough. We'll see. Not locked into anything but green here, I think. I guess I could even see throwing the green out, but I've got Axejaw and Thrashing Brontodon. Discover X. Yeah, we'll try the Hurl into History. I don't know. Oh my god, this card's so good. 1000 Moon Smithy, I never beat this card. It makes a giant creature, and then you pretty easily flip it into a land that makes massive creatures whenever you tap it to cast things. But there's a Colossadactyl, a Join the Dead, a Ray of Ruin, a Poison Dart Frog, and a Cavern Stomper. Really good green and black cards here. The only blue card is Didact Echo, which is not particularly good. So now it's time to choose. Do I take Colossadactyl, which is an excellent green creature to go alongside my Thrashing Brontodon and my Pathbending Axejaw? Or do I take one of these more expensive, clunky black removal spells? I think I want the Colossadactyl. I think green is the one color I am, and then I need to pick if I'm going blue or black, so I'll just take the green card. And then I get past, Mineshaft Spider was pretty okay. I might just take the Join the Dead now and kind of cement myself into green-black. Clayfired Bricks is obviously excellent. If I had pivoted, I could have Clayfired Bricks and 1000 Moon Smithy now. I don't think either of these green cards are better than Join the Dead. I don't love all these black pips that I'm picking, though. But like the spider might wheel. And then there's an Itali's favor. There's a marauding brine fang, which is good. I'm just gonna take the join the dead though. So here's another chance. There's another pathfinding extra. There's a Tinkerer's Tote. Council of Echoes has been good in my lower to the ground blue decks. I don't think this is the deck for Council of Echoes though. Pretty content just to take another extra. Maybe wield this another chance. So if we take the blue out, and we're just green-black, I mean, this looks okay. I want some, like, poison dart frogs, I think. Another chance. More ways to recur the Chupacabra Echo and power it up. It's okay. But like I said, we'll see. If I need to switch to blue and throw the black away, I'll do that also. Weird start to this draft. Okay. So here's some more good blue cards. Then there's an Ixali's Lore Keeper, which lets you cast dinosaurs ahead of curve. I've got Thrashing Brontodon, Glossodactyl, and 2 Pathfinding extras. So this is like pretty good already. And the Nurturing Bristleback. Then we've got Brackish Blunder, Puzzle Door, Iceberg, and Cogwork Rustler, which are all excellent blue cards, and 2 decent black commons. I'm just going to take the green card, though. I'm going to value, powering up my already good cards. Staggering Size, I'd be okay to wheel, right? If I'm base green, Staggering Size is pretty good. It seems like all 3 of these colors are open. And there's a late Petrify. What's going on? So Visage of Dread, you take an artifact or creature from their hand, and then later you get a 5/4. Poison Dart Frog, it's going to power out my top end faster, and it blocks flyers. And then Waterwind Scout's one of the best commons in the set. I'm just going to take the frog. Like, I'm getting all of these decent green cards, and I already have, good green top end. Here, it's an easier choice. None of these cards are good other than the Ixali's Lore Keeper. There's a Staggering Size. I'm happy with 1 Staggering Size, I think. Now it's slowing down a little bit. Do I want a Malamute Brawler? Buried Treasure? Or a Puzzle Door? No good black cards coming this direction. Right? We took the second pick, Join the Dead, and that's it. I don't know that I want a Fanatical Offering in this deck. I think I'm taking the Puzzle Door and putting it in the sideboard for now. Ooh, Cavern Stomper Wield. I'm happy to take the Cavern Stomper. This card ends games. This card's great. Cave In. Brine Fang's still in the pack. I think I just take the Brine Fang here. It's a dinosaur, so the Lore Keepers can cast it. And I already have an Unlucky Drop if I go that way. And there's a Council of Echoes. The Mycoid Wield, but I don't really need the Mycoid. Okay, this blue is looking better than the black. Giving up the Chupacabra Echo kind of sucks, but we're going to move the black out and move the blue in. And I don't think I'm playing all of these blue cards, but I'm just putting all of the blue in here so I see what it looks like. I've got the Poison Dart Frog with the Captivating Cave as ways to activate this Restless Reef when the game goes long. I have this Splunking that I don't think I'm going to play, but I could play as a way to ramp also. Yeah, there's a late Inverted Iceberg. pretty happy to take that here. I've got 2 puzzle doors. So I think this deck's looking very good. I want some Waterwind Scouts or some Siren Storm Tamers. Don't think I need the 3rd puzzle door. Okay, I might play this Unlucky Drop. Like, I don't think I need the Ancestral Reminiscence. I've got stuff to do late game already. Okay. This is the Merfolk thing. I only have the one Merfolk, the River Herald Scout right now, so this is not really what I want. Battle Glyph is fine. Make creatures fight, and if you played the creature this turn, your creature gets bigger. So I'll take the Battle Glyph. I'm a little short on interaction, so that's fine. I also have Poison Dart Frog, so I can just like throw this and a Dart Frog at something if I need to. Otherwise, there's not a lot here for me. Promising Vein, I would play, I guess. Another Petrify. But yeah, we'll take the Battle Glyph and be pretty happy about it. Now we get to take a Zoetic Glyph. Really happy about that. There's the Deadweight. There's some good black cards that I would have liked to take earlier on. Twist and Turns, also okay. I would play in this deck. I've got the River Herald Scout and the 2 Axe Draws. And I'd be happy to pick up a River Herald guide or 2, but Zoetic Glyph is just insane. I've got the Puzzle Doors and the Inverted Iceberg that I can churn into things. I'd like to pick up a couple more artifacts early for this to go on to, but this card's overperforming how cards like this normally do, so pretty happy about that. Also pretty happy about this Explorer's Cache. Now, this card's not like the best in this deck. I'm not exploring all that much, but it is an artifact to go with some of these artifact things I've got going on now. It's Quinth and a Braid, obviously good red cards that I'm not going to take, and I don't need another Cavern Stopper, so it's a pretty easy Explorer's Cache here. And I get to pick a River Herald Scout after that. Sounds good to me. Master's Guide Mural is a great card, and there's another Cavern Stopper that I don't need. Yeah, sure. There's a Waterwind Scout too. Nice. Yeah, going blue instead of black was a really good decision. There's a Pirate Hat. There's also a Malamet Scythe. This card has been surprisingly good in my green-blue deck specifically. I don't have as many flyers in this version of the deck as I do sometimes when I draft green-blue, but being able to flash this in and put a permanent +2/+2 on your Waterwind Scout or your other dorky flyers, pretty good. And the fact that the Oaken Siren can cast this also while it's in combat is pretty good. Pretty happily take the Malamet Scythe. I'm not going to play any of these cards. I'll take a Seeker of Sunlight, I guess. It's a late Tomb Raider. But I'm not playing any of these cards. How many dinosaurs did I end up with? 7. So the Lore Keepers have some stuff to cast. They're good at just jumping or blocking early. I think Glimpse the Core is still pretty good to ramp into my Colossodactyl or 2 Axe Jaws. Not sure if I'll need the Council of Echoes. Say that, and I might just be picking a second one here. There's a Frilled Caveworm. How am I on permanence? 13 plus 5. Okay. So this could be a Council of Echoes deck. I don't need Frilled Caveworm, and I have a Staggering size. Yeah. I'm going to move the Hurl into History into the sideboard. The Self-Reflection Wield. I'll take it and probably not play it. I'm not playing Disturbed Slumber. This card's not good. I don't know if I need both the Bristleback and the Brine Fang, but I did end up with a decent amount of ramp, so like maybe. The Whale of the Forgotten is just going around. Descend 8. Choose one if there are 8 or more. I don't want... Like, I'm going to play the Restless Reef with the Captivating Cave, but otherwise I think I just want this River Herald Guide to help fill out my curve a little bit. I'll take the Flail. I don't need a 4th puzzle door. No. Take the Mycoid. Take the Tomb Raider, I guess. There was a card I was hoping would wheel that didn't. That's interesting. But that's okay. I think this deck's pretty good. We have to make some cuts here. I'm pretty happy to play 16 lands in decks like this. You know, I've got the puzzle doors to look for lands, and then I've got 3 ramp creatures plus the Glimpse the Core plus both of these. I think I'm cutting one of these also. Probably the Brine Fang. I think I trim the Brine Fang. Play Cavern Stomper. Might be able to cut one of the unlucky drops and use the Malamet Scythe as a removal spell. Yeah, just trim an unlucky drop, and this is the deck basically, because I'm cutting a land. This is 17 lands, mostly green, so I cut another island. So 6, 7 islands. Yeah. I mean, I think this is the deck. Staggering Size, the Zoetic Glyph. I don't have a ton of artifacts. I've got 5 artifacts with the Waterwind Scout. I mean, yeah, it's enough to do it. Do I want this Council of Echoes? Is a question. I'm not playing a Hurl into History. Would I rather this Council of Echoes be a Marauding Brine Fang? Is I think the question. And the answer could be yes. It's good having a flyer to help end the game, but also all my stuff is massive, so maybe I don't need access to the flyer. And this is a dinosaur, so these guys can ramp into the Brine Fang. Council of Echoes. How often is it going to be on? Pretty often. I've got Puzzle Doors, the Inverted Iceberg, and a bunch of Explore stuff. Yeah, I'll try the Council here. I think that's fine. And I've got 6 dinosaurs to cast off of the Ixali's Lore Keepers. Yeah. That's fine. It's not like the best, but the green-blue decks that I've drafted, I think that you need to have some artifact synergies going on to make the decks worth it. So getting the Inverted Iceberg and the Zoetic Glyph, I think, were really, really important here. This Restless Reef, I kind of wish I had another source of black for it, but I don't think it's worth going too far out of my way to make it work. Yeah, I think this is the deck. So let's go ahead and hop into a couple of games and see if we can win some matches with one of the worst color pairings. This isn't my favorite build of this deck, I'll be honest, but we got some of the cards that I think make this deck work. Malamet Scythe, the Iceberg, and the Scouts to clog up the 2-drop slots, and then the Axe Jaws and the big boys up here at the top to punch through later in the game. Okay, let's hop in and see if we can make this work. All right, game 1 here. Yeah, this hand seems fine. It's a little slow, especially since we're on the draw, but no 1-drop from our opponent is excellent. And if we can go Staunch Crewmate, sure, so they can draw an artifact or pirate. They found the Belligerent. Okay. So I'm gonna go... Am I trading the frog for the crewmate? Probably not, so I'm just going to glimpse the core. And then next turn I can go frog plus explorer's cache or frog plus puzzle door crack. Okay, another crewmate, yeah. They hit with it, otherwise it would have... Oh, no lands. Interesting. So we'll go frog plus puzzle door here. Iceberg, yeah. Mill a mountain. They hit a land, okay. Am I blocking? I actually think I do block. So here's why. Council of Echoes is basically why. I want... Oh, and the fact that they have Sunfire Torch? Sure, I'm very happy that I blocked. I'll grab a land. Now I'm at 3 already for my council. Yeah. So I get to go Axe Jaw here. Draw land. Perfect. So if they kill this, Echoes at 4. If they don't kill this, then I get to go Cavern Stomper. Okay. They can turn on the Belligerent now. Or they can cast the Belligerent. Playing Captain Storm first, sure. Attaching Sunfire Torch to the crewmate. And attacking. Sure. Do I want to trade here? I can trade, then play Council, bounce the Storm. I think I just sold the blocks. I don't think I need to trade here. Next turn I can go Cash plus hold up Unlucky Drop also. Just move that, sure. So now I can go Cavern Stomper, Scry 2. Whenever this attacks, make a treasure. I think I just need to get another body on the battlefield, so I'll play the Cavern Stomper. Scry 2 here. Do I want the River Herald Scout? Yeah, that's fine. I'm kind of scared of the white mana. White mana means they could have pacifism for my Cavern Stomper. But the red cards can't kill Cavern Stomper. This thing's pretty much immune to the red removal. Council of Echoes is really good against Captain Storm. Lets me reset Storm after they make Storm bigger. Kind of hope their play is just the Belligerent here. Means they essentially take a turn off. They can't do much now. Can't attack past the Cavern Stomper. They're just gonna chill. I get my River Herald Scout. So I think I'm just gonna go River Herald Scout pass. Hold up Unlucky Drop. Plan on Unlucky Dropping something. Really didn't want to hit a land there. Do I attack with the Axe Jaw? Kind of want to attack with Axe Jaw here. If they turn on the Belligerent, I can Unlucky Drop it. No, I don't want to do that. We'll just wait. Next turn I can go Explorer's Cache. put a counter on axe draw. And then it can attack past the belligerent. Missing a counter on the River Herald Scout kind of sucks. Now I can trade with that, I guess. Putting a bunch of counters on the Staunch Crewmate makes sense. If they crack the map, they can. I could unlucky drop in response to them cracking map on something. We'll see what else they have. Shipwreck Sentry, sure. No, it doesn't matter. That can crew the belligerent, I guess. Nope, just go into combat. Sure. And nothing. Do I unlucky drop now? I don't think so. Play this, put a counter on my axe draw so it can trade with the belligerent. Play my lore keeper. And now do I attack with axe draw? I don't want to just smash with this. I'm kind of happy no matter what happens. Yeah. Okay, waylaying pirates is gonna be annoying. Now they're gonna crew the belligerent. When it attacks, make a treasure. So I'm not going to let it attack. I'm going to unlucky drop it. And I'll block one with the River Herald Scout. If they let me. Be at 9. Drawn a lot of lands. Drawn a lot of lands. Let's bounce Captain Storm. Let's do what? Make cancel back as a 5/5, I guess. Pass the turn. Being able to bounce Storm means they can't replay both this turn unless they've been sandbagging a land. And then hopefully cancel can just attack 3 times and win us the game. That's what we're hoping for right now. Seen 10 lands, only got 6 lands left in my deck, and I've got 1 massive dinosaur left. Inverted Iceberg at this point would be an excellent draw, obviously. You can throw away the Explorer's Cache or one of these puzzle doors to flip it. Oh, they're not throwing the torch? Okay. I'll trade this off now. Get a counter back on my Explorer's Cache. Oh my god. Come on. 6 doesn't change the math, right? If I hit them to 9, no. So we'll attack for 5. Put a counter on the Lore Keeper so it can trade with stuff. Sure. I mean, that basically kills me, the fact that I could double spell there. There's the Belligerent. Yeah, no, they have a bunch of 3. They have 4 3s, and that kills me. And they have the Sunfire Torch that they can use too to clear the way. Well, shoot. That was really unfortunate. We stabilized and then we just drew a couple too many lands there at the end and didn't do anything. Darn. Alright, game 2 here. Yeah, this hand looks good. Lots of good draws from here. But even if I don't draw a dino for a little bit, I get to go turn 3 Waterwind Scout and turn 4 attack and equip Malamet Scythe, which is pretty good. Sure. Echo of Dusk is pretty good against us. Hopefully the Waterwind Scout survives and we can start attacking. Okay, Marionette doesn't do anything against us. Well, it does, but I've got good answers to it. Yeah, no blocks. Okay, let's explore. Poison Dart Frog we do not need right now. I'm gonna hold on to the Glimpse the Core because I might just be on the see if Waterwind Scout can do the things play. We'll see. Obviously Join the Dead gets us here, but if they don't have a Join the Dead right now, I can get it up out of out of Join the Dead range. Next turn. Oaken Siren does block. Let's go ahead and hit for 5. I'll play the Cave, tap the Cave for mana. Orazka Puzzle Door. And am I glimpsing the core? I guess I keep Puzzle Door. So I don't cast Glimpse the Core this turn, that's fine. I think if they attack with the Echo this turn, I will block with River Herald Guide. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna go all in on the Scout. Your turn. Okay, they found a flyer, sure. Let's go puzzle door. Crack puzzle door. Looking for battle glyph here. Battle glyph wins me the game. No battle glyph. I'll just take the River Herald Scout because I can cast it. Oh, I could have cast Axe Jack because it's a dinosaur. Sure. Probably should have done that. It's okay. Keep Colossodactyl. Seems pretty good. Yeah, we'll trade off here. They found a dead weight. Okay. Defossilize, sure. Now that's a 3/6. It's annoying, but I am going to just gonna attack with it, see what they do. Okay, sure. So we'll glimpse the core, pick up our captivating cave, and then play Colossodactyl. They've got a Tithing Blade, which doesn't do much because I've got these dorky 1/1s that don't do anything. Oh, they're just gonna flip it right now. Probably. But I'm gonna throw some more counters on the Waterman Scout. Make them chump with that, and then see if we can win from there. This is my 7/7 flyer again. Okay, dead on board. What you got? Okay. One, two, three, four. Okay, so I can go Thrashing Brontodon, throw it at the Oaken Siren. Does that change anything? No? Okay, I think I just attack, let them chump block. Sure, they'll eat it. Yeah, it's fine. And then play Thrashy Bee and say go. Oh my god. Yeah, you can take my Nurturing Bristleback for a turn. My turn? Okay, I'd like to attack with this. And then they'll eat it with their Vita's Inquisitor. Yep. Play this. Explorer's Cache. Yeah, I'll keep that. Okay. They hit nothing this turn. What am I gonna Explorer's Cache onto? I can't really If I make this a 5/6, it'll just trade with the Vito's Inquisitor. So it doesn't make sense to do that. I guess I just put it on the Scout and attack to offset some of the life gain and then go from there. Because I don't think an attack all wins the game, right? Attack all, block, block. Block, block, they take 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so they're not dead here, but they go to whatever they go to and have a Vito's Inquisitor left over. Yeah, I mean, it's actually kind of a close game, but I did think that them drawing a land there kind of won us the game. Sweet. Alright, back with game number 3 here. I'm going to keep this hand. I've got 3 lands and some good 3s and 4s to play. Opponent mulliganed. Hopefully they don't run us over too much. Starting with green and red is pretty good for us. I'll just do this now. Go get another forest. Now I want to draw 1 island and then nothing else for the rest of the game. Okay, since that... Okay, found a forest. Or found an island. Since that hit mountain, I'm going to go with Thrashing Brontodon here instead of River Herald Guide. This holds off the River Herald Guide. Next turn, I can go tap land plus guide, or I can go land. Do I block here? I think yes, probably. Snap off the block. If they've got a dead weight, sure. I'll trade your 2 creatures for my 1 creature. Sounds great to me. Kincaller, no dragons to do. Okay. So tap land guide. No, I think I'd go land Colossadactyl here. Again, just get the bigger body on board. Next turn I can go Axe Draw plus tap land. And then after that I can go double 4s. Okay, now their Kincoller's a 5/5. No blocks. We'll go Axe Draw. River Herald Scout. I think I bin the River Herald Scout. I think I can do better. Tap land, hit for 4. I'll trade if they give me the chance to trade. Here's the Deathcap Marionette that they revealed. No trade. Okay. I'll go... I guess it's better to lead on the River Herald Guide. Yeah, I'll keep staggering size. The fact that it's face up is not the best, but it's a good card to have, especially in this board state. Okay, second Marionette's annoying. I'm okay trading off the guide for one of them eventually, though. I'm hoping this Waterwind Scout's just going to go the distance, though. So I'll just do this. Explore. Yeah, I'll keep it Explorer's Cache. Hit for 3. Play Axe Jaw. Still keep Explorer's Cache. Pass. Sure. I'm on a clock now. They get a free spell every turn. And they found Colossadactyl. Are you kidding? Sure. Explorer's Cache. Make this a 4/4. Now let's see. If I attack with both of these, they just get eaten by the marionettes. So I'm just going to attack with my Waterwind Scout. They're going to block. I'm going to snap this off. Deal 2 trample. And hope that they don't have another Colossadactyl. Compass Gnome is fine. It doesn't do anything. Like, they can get a forest and shuffle, but this is gonna make the forest go away. Sure, Souls of the Lost is kind of big. And it's going to get bigger if I block. Yeah, I'll block. Then they find Quality's Final Strike. Yeah, that's probably going to do it. I mean, generally the Inner Sun's a really good card. I'm not going to beat it. And Souls of the Lost is too big to deal with. I guess I'll start making my stuff big. And see if I can cheese a win somehow. Like, Zoetic Glyph on this board doesn't do anything. So I'm just gonna use all the +1/+1 counters that I can. My opponent's gonna be casting 2 spells a turn though, so it's gonna be hard to win this game. I need to find another flyer. I need to find it soon. Yeah, I need to find my ancestors, whatever the 6-drop is. Or it just gets Death Touch. So this is going to attack and mill them, potentially mill them out. If I get to attack with the Restless Reef. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, they have a lot. I guess they've milled 2 lands. They have a lot of lands, though. They're attacking with their 7/8. So I can put 2 creatures in front of it. And then we kill one of them. Okay. Oh, they also have Preacher of the Schism. They just have a bunch of unbeatable cards. Okay. And I'm just drawing islands. Cool. I might need to play the Zoetic Glyph on my Explorer's Cache now. Let's see. This blocks this. This I can make a 6/5, so this can block this, and then I'll take not that much damage. Okay. Oh no. I was talking too fast. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, I messed that up. At this point, I just trade here, then next turn make this a 7/5. Get my counter back. I need to draw a spell. Our opponent's not missed. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna lose this game. That's so great. You know, I took this card in the draft early on in the format, and I literally never drew it. And so now the fact that I'm just, like, losing to it really badly is so funny. Oh, I didn't realize that's how that worked. That's funny. Well, I'm not dead yet. If I find a way to attack with this and mill them for 4, there's a chance I can win. They get both things, yep. Block that, block this. They have staggering size. Get this Death Touch. Yep. Of course I find my 1/1. And I mean, there's not really a way out of this. They have Souls of the Lost, which is like a 14/14 or something silly. What is their red for? Do we know yet? No, they're just a green-black deck. Okay. I mean, unlucky drop does keep us alive for a turn. I don't think I have any outs, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep playing. Yep, it's fine. Go to blockers, block this. Unlucky drop that. They're just not that close to milling out. And I'm at 3. No, look, I'm not gonna say that I was like the most unlucky here, but the fact that my opponent's only seen like, I feel like I saw more lands than my opponent did there. But they just had a great mythic, and those are hard to beat. Okay, let's continue. I really feel like this format can be so brutal. Like, you need to have early plays so you don't get run over by the little idiots. You can't play that much removal, but you need to play some removal. And then there's some rares and mythics that are just really hard to beat. Which is part of what makes this format interesting to me. Like, I do think that it can be fun, but it's really tough. I'm just gonna go ahead and glimpse the core so I can ramp out a Colossadactyl next turn. And then I'm not that far away from Cavern Stomper. Missing an artifact for the Zoetic Glyph. My opponent's on only artifacts. There's an artifact. Okay, so now I'll go Puzzledor plus Colossadactyl. If I draw a land, I'm just slamming Cavern Stomper. If not, I don't know what I'm doing if not. I guess we'll see what their play is. Probably just get the Zoetic Glyph going. Like here, I feel like I'm in a really good spot. They've only played mountains. Yeah, they've got 2 good artifacts, but like, what are they gonna do? I'm gonna play a 5/4 in addition to my 4/5, and I've got a 6/6 coming. So I could... No, I can't Glyph plus Guide, right? 4, 5, 6, yeah. So I think I'll just smash for 4 and then play my Cavern Stomper. Opponent doesn't even have a land to look with Treasure Map. If they don't have an answer right now, they're just done. I think I'll keep land so I can go double spell next turn. Maybe what's happening is I end up drafting decks that are really good against the aggro decks, because I prioritize like the River Herald guides, the Colossadactyls, stuff like that. So the little decks I can usually put together a game plan against, but you can put together decks that go way over the top of me because I'm not the fastest, right? I'm a pretty good mid-range deck, but I'm not the fastest. I'm not the fastest deck. So here I think... So they can't kill Cavern Stomper. Do I force them to trade off some of their stuff? I think I do. So I think I'll go Glyph on this. And then go to combat. And they can only generate 2 blockers, right? So I'm gonna swing with everything here. They're not gonna block the Lore Keeper. That's just silly. Because if they block the Lore Keeper, they can't block anything else, and they just... Or not profitably, at least. If they double block one of these things, this is getting in for an extra point of damage. My guess is that they want to double block the Colossodactyl. Yeah. So now I can get rid of their... I think I just get rid of the Brazen Blade Master. They go to 2. I play another creature. I keep that on top. Okay. Cool. And that's... This is what I wanted this deck to do. You know, it staves off early pressure and then ends the game pretty quickly once the opponent stumbles. Alright, let's try to have another aggressive start like we had last time. This is a hard hand. Lots of draws make this hand good. Right, if I draw any of my mana creatures, any island, I think I keep this. An island is fantastic. Obviously the best draw in the deck is an island. Okay, Restless Reef is arguably the best. Got a nice, the same play. So that's good. So now I can go land River Herald Scout. Okay, now I'm good on lands. No more lands. Ixalan's Lore Keeper. I think I bin that. Too little, too late. Let's see if they use the Buried Treasure to do anything. Play Screaming Phantom, that's it. Sure, we'll hit for 2. And then we'll just go Puzzle Door, crack Puzzle Door here. They'll hit for 2, they'll mill something. Take 2. And another Screaming Phantom, sure. We'll crack the Puzzle Door. Draw that. Mill a land. Ooh. I was gonna play Pathfinding Extra this turn, but I'm definitely gonna go Thrashy Brontodon plus Battle Glyph. Am I definitely going to do that? I mean, I kind of really like doing that. Yeah, this is what's happening. That was a build your own Colossodactyl that also kills one of their creatures. They're swinging. Okay. Mill eaten by piranhas, that's fine. And play a naked Council of Echo. Oh no, that goes. Okay, sure, that plays. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just gonna attack. They say no blocks, and then I can play Axtra. Do I want a River Herald Guide? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm at 5 mana right now. I think I bin the guide. I think I can do better. And I Next turn I want to go Thrashy B plus Scythe. They're just swinging. Okay. Sure. Don't tap like that. Scythe on the scout. And then go land Thrashy. Oh, their last card was Counterspell. Okay. Well, now they're facing lethal. Oh, but I'm just dead. Because they can just turn on their Reef and kill me. I maybe should have counted before I made that attack, but I didn't expect Out of Air. Out of Air is a pretty bad card. Well, there we go. I beat by somebody with a slightly better late game with me while I had a hand that could work against earlier plays. Well, damn it. Well, I actually thought this deck was pretty good, and I'm a little sad that I didn't make it a little further with this deck. What even happened? We got beat by an unbeatable Mythic with a kind of slow draw. We even 2-for-1'd our opponent early on in that game. And then we got beat by that last opponent who played Flyer, and then had the creature land that I forgot about. Though, even if I remember the creature land, do I make a different play there? I was so confident that my second creature was going to stick, or that Thrashy Brontodon was going to hit the battlefield. Maybe that's a reason to cast it before attacks, to make sure that they didn't have a counterspell. Yeah, it's tough. The counterspells are really bad in this format, so I really didn't expect it. But yeah, I think, obviously it didn't show that well in this set of games, but I think that decks like this can be really good if you pair the really good green creatures with more flyers than I had here. You can put together a really, really aggressive deck. And you can even play into some of the Descend stuff with green, because green has a lot of Explore and so does blue. So you can turn on your Council of Echoes or your little raccoon that picks stuff up, stuff like that. Yeah, this wasn't the perfect version of this green-blue deck that I like to draft, but I think it was worth better than the 2 wins that we got. But that's how it goes sometimes. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I think that was an interesting draft. And, we had a decent deck. We had some fun games there. So thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And as always, thank you for learning Limited with me. See you next time.